Hello and welcome to the Scatterable channel, and today I want to bring you guys my Cyber Monday deals video for 2020, including, yes, you read the title right, a $530 gaming PC build that takes advantage of some of these Cyber Monday deals that's actually not too far-fetched. Like, it's got a GTX 1650 Super, but I don't expect the stock on that to stay for that long anyways. Yeah. You guys requested this video from the Black Friday deals video, so I'm gonna go ahead and make one. And just like the last one, all these deals I talk about in this video, as well as what's even on this desk, will be linked in the description below. And even if you don't want anything, which I totally get because I don't like spending a lot of money, especially in these times, at least clicking one of those affiliate links will give a little kickback to the channel in case you do get anything from Amazon unrelated to PC tech or hardware. So that little kickback can go towards me making more PC builds on the channel, as well as paying off my college degree, because I graduate this semester. Yeah. Anyways, the last thing I want to point out is that some of these deals will only show up if you are an Amazon Prime member. So if you click on a link in the description and the price is not what I show on screen, it's probably because you're not an Amazon Prime member, which if you aren't, I'm pretty sure there's a free trial that you can check out that you can use just for like today if you're interested in anything. So keep note of that as well. So I'll go ahead and talk about the $500 PC build guide near the end of this video. But beforehand, I want to touch on some actually fairly useful tech deals that I found that you guys might like actually. Starting off with this FlexiSpot height adjustable desk that is 42 inches by 24 inches. Now you can get this with a 5% off coupon for $228. Right now, the video that I'm filming on is being filmed on a FlexiSpot desk. My $750 gaming PC setup video was filmed on a FlexiSpot desk. And my only complaint with these FlexiSpot desks is the sound of the motor. Beyond that, everything else has worked totally fine. The height adjustability is there, the memory profiles are there, I'm pretty sure the weight limits are there. I mean, I don't think they'll be exceeding like 150 pounds on these desks because PCs shouldn't weigh that heavy. So these are some fairly nice desks for an inexpensive price, and you can get this for $228 and your back will thank you later down the road, where you can like just stand up and enjoy life rather than being in a chair all the time. Now, another deal that I wanted to put highly on this list is this Keychron K8, because last month I switched to a Keychron K6 and I became a fan of this keyboard because I wanted something that would be low latency and wireless for not only everyday use, but also for gaming. And this K6 has not disappointed me yet. It's been using Bluetooth actually for its connection with my internal PC, and no complaints so far. So you can get the K8 with hot swappable Gatreon switches, brown, blue, or red, for $68. Now you have to be an Amazon Prime member to see this deal, but you get the function keys, number pad, and those additional keys to the right of the actual key set. And that's bigger than this, obviously, but $68? I mean, I really like this keyboard, but I kind of wish I got this one because it's for a better price, because I bought $85 for this and you can get that for $68. So if you want a really nice wireless mechanical keyboard that you can use for gaming and everyday use, get that one. I would not recommend that keyboard if you're an esports pro and you need the absolute least amount of latency as possible. But for all of us everyday users who just want to reduce a little bit of cable anxiety in our lives, I recommend this. This is nice. Oh yeah, it's also got a USB-C port as well, in case you wanted to go wired to like charge it up. Now let's talk about some hardware, starting with the i9-10900F. I know you guys are rabid for Ryzen, especially 5th gen Ryzen. All you guys probably looked at the Ryzen 5 5600X and crowned it as like the next best CPU for gaming, because it essentially offers the same game performance as the 5900X in a lot of titles, with a graphics card that's like not the highest end, so there's no sort of bottlenecking. Well, I really advise you to take a look at this because this processor has been in stock since Friday. It's got more cores than the 5600X and more threads, and it has a much higher clock speed as well. And that is the 10900F, $365, 10 cores, 20 threads, goes up to 5.2 gigahertz on its own. Yes, it can overclock, but who needs to overclock when one of those cores can reach up to 5.2 gigahertz? Boy, come on, if you are unsatisfied, if you are seriously gonna choose a 5600X over this, you're crazy. Okay, anyways, rants aside, if you want to pair up a nice motherboard with it, where you can get overclockable memory, since that processor is locked, so you could, if you wanted, pair it up with an H470 or B460 motherboard, but those you can't change the RAM speed in. You can get the Z490 board for $135 from MSI, and you can use up to 4800 megahertz speed memory. Which is why I'm going to pair that up also with this Patriot Viper SteelSeries DDR4 RAM kit that can run up to 4400 megahertz at a cast latency of 18, I believe? 19. Yeah, that's not bad. So that CPU, motherboard, and RAM combo I think is the best high-end deal you can get on Cyber Monday, at least for Amazon, for around $600. So if you're planning to like build a $2,000 rig with eventually a 3080 or RX 6800 XT, you should get that CPU, RAM, and motherboard combo. And if you're still gonna hold it out for Ryzen over that, bruh, dude, there's people struggling out there with their optiplexes. And they're trying to get something better than like their old quad-core i5s. And you're here like, oh, this 10-core i9, it's not as fast as, come on, bro. Be satisfied. That is a killer combo. If you can afford that, you are so set. Okay, but now back to some normal deals. If you want a really nice M.2 SSD with a lot of storage, NVMe speeds, and it has a great microcontroller, consider the XPG XX8200. You can get this in a 2 terabyte or 1 terabyte version. The 1 terabyte is $100 right here, and you get the 2 terabyte for $200. And I here have the 2 terabyte model. I bought this for my personal NZXT H1 PC for $225 a month ago. I wish I waited one more month so I could have gotten more savings, but I've had no complaints so far with this SSD, and you're gonna be so set. Even if you decide to install Modern Warfare in the new Call of Duty game, you'll still have 1.5 terabytes to work with. So I really like that M.2 SSD. But now for power supply deals, something more on the budget end that you guys might be interested in is this Aries Game 750 watt semi-modular 80 plus bronze power supply. Now here is a 650 watt model that I bought recently, have no complaints with it. It worked with an RTX 3080 and an i5 just fine without any sort of, what would you call it? Wattage bottlenecks? Is that a term? Anyways, there were no wattage bottlenecks between that i5 and 3080. But you can get the 750 watt model that's semi-modular for $64 if you're an Amazon Prime member. And if you're looking for a nice upgrade, like from, I don't know, if you're working with a Dell Optiplex system or a really low-end PC, I would take a look at this because it's DC to DC, which you don't find much in 80 plus bronze power supplies. That's a feature usually found in 80 plus gold power supplies. So you'll definitely get your 80 plus bronze efficiency rating that you're paying for. And again, it's semi-modular, so you can reduce the amount of cables in your PC to overall have a cleaner look. And that can only be emphasized more, again, if you get a really big M.2 SSD, so that way you don't have any spare SATA SSDs or SATA hard drives. Now, if you want a nice looking case, take a look at this Lian Li 205 that's in black, and you can get this for $56 if you're an Amazon Prime member. I used the 205M in my $500 gaming PC build, and in the photos here online, it looks a little bit bland, but when actually you get it in person, the PC actually looks a lot better. Like, the quality of metal used is really nice, especially on the interior of this PC case. So you can get essentially the 205M that I used in that $500 build guide, but in an ATX package that actually costs less right now than the mATX version of that same case, which is a little bit messed up. I don't think they'll put the white version on sale because people will just buy up white cases like heck. But yeah, if you want a nice looking black front case that actually has ventilation, I mean that, looking at the H510, you could take a look at this. But now what about an ATX case that has a mesh front panel, and it'll definitely allow an air for like your graphics card and processor? For that, take a look at the Cooler Master Masterbox MB511, ATX, 3 HRV fans in the front, $76, no complaints. It's essentially the bigger brother of this case, so it's gonna be good. And it's $76, which is a fantastic deal, and again, it already comes with fans. And it included ARGB controller for that note too. So a lot of the RGB configuration work is already done for you. Ah yes, the Cooler Master does not stop. They're pulling through right now for Cyber Monday. You can get the Master Liquid ML240L version 2 for $64. Now, when it comes to cheap AIO coolers, I'm a little bit skeptical because sometimes their pump quality is a little bit sketchy. However, I've used this exact CPU cooler in a previous high-end build for MSI, and my only complaint with it was how loud the pump was. It was fairly audible, nothing too crazy though if I had the PC underneath my desk, but I liked it. And this was 64 bucks, or this is $64. So if you want a nice high-end 240mm AIO cooler that's a step up or a huge step up above your stock cooler, like with your Intel or Ryzen CPU, take a look at this. It's actually not too far-fetched. Oh yeah, and again, this video is not sponsored by Cooler Master, but the SickleFlow 120 V2s, the 3-pack that I talked about in my Black Fridays video, is now even cheaper. It's $38, and those are legit ARGB fans. They're not those like cheap 3-pack RGB fans from China that don't use a 5-volt ARGB connection and only use like their own proprietary connector that like don't allow for any future expandability. Like you can only buy those brands of RGB fans from there on if you want to use that included RGB microcontroller that comes with those fans. This one, you don't need to do that, which is really cool. So here we have another keyboard deal. This will only show up if you're an Amazon Prime member, but this is a 60% wireless mechanical keyboard called the Velocifier M2 TKL61WS. I haven't personally used this keyboard, but from looking at the reviews, it's not too shabby. And if you want essentially like a K6, like what I have here from Keychron, but for even less, you can get this for about 40 bucks. And actually, I think there's a coupon code you can apply on top of that and get it for even cheaper, which I'll include here in the video if I find it. So you can maybe get this below 40 bucks. And again, if you want to reduce your cable anxiety, because I know that's a thing, at least for me, that for below $40 could do the trick. But now let's say you're a competitive gamer and you want something with absolutely zero chance of having some sort of latency, which you won't run into those issues in modern day wireless keyboards. But if you wanted a wired option, this Razer keyboard, the Huntsman Tournament Edition, which uses their optical switches, would be a really nice buy for 100 bucks. And again, you're paying that premium for those linear optical switches, which are gonna make sure any keystrokes you put in are sent immediately to your PC. Continuing with the trend of nice esports high-end gaming peripherals, here we have some gaming mice from Glorious that you can get for $40 each using their coupon code Half-Life3. So you can get the Glorious Model O or the Glorious Model D all in black for 40 bucks each. And I like those. They're fairly lightweight, pretty reliable, solid. Pair them up with a good mouse pad and you're set. Going back to headsets though, here I have a HyperX Cloud Stinger Core. The one that I used in a previous video is a 7.1 surround sound version, but the one here on discount is the stereo. 7.1 surround sound is useful in certain first-person shooter games, but for every day-to-day use, stereo is fine. If you're not a competitive gamer, stereo is fine. It's not like you're going to be losing matches all the time if you aren't using wireless surround sound, but that's $30. So if you wanted a cheap gaming headset that's actually legit, like the microphone on this is actually really underrated. I'll give you a quick sound test right here.
Now for the gaming headset, I'm using the HyperX Cloud Stinger Core 7.1 surround sound gaming headset, and this costs 50 bucks. I think is right now, in my opinion, the best budget gaming headset.
But yeah, for $30, and I noticed the sound too it was very punchy. It's definitely for gaming, more so over regular everyday music listening. But that for $30 I think is not too shabby. But if you wanted to spend a little more for a more complete package, the Stinger Core Wireless with 7.1 surround sound is only $35 more, and I assume it's going to offer the same build quality and sort of overall use as this wired one. Which really, I think the only thing you're lacking going with that wireless model is just like RGB and over-the-top looks. Which, I mean, if you care for that, might as well go Razer. But if you want to save some money, get that Cloud Stinger Core 7.1 surround sound wireless. And now we've made it to my $500 gaming PC build guide version of this Cyber Monday deals video. Now, the final price of this PC came out to about $530 to $535. I don't expect that price to last, but if you wanted to make something for 500 bucks, here you go. We're starting off with the i3-10100 quad-core, 8-thread, much better than the Ryzen 3100 because the Ryzen 3100 is always out of stock and it's been overpriced lately. And actually with this i3, you can get better and cheaper motherboards, like this Gigabyte B460 DS3H AC. The AC stands for Wi-Fi. So you can actually get this budget B460 motherboard with Wi-Fi on board that actually you can't really find on budget B550 motherboards for Ryzen, so you're saving a bit of money there, along with 16 gigs of 3200 MHz memory from Adata XPG. Yes, this won't run at 3200 MHz on the actual B460 motherboard, since the RAM speeds for those B460 boards are limited to 2066 MHz. But even then, 50 bucks, if you're complaining about 16 gigs of RAM being $50, bruh, I'd like you to time travel to 2018 when 8 gigs of RAM was like $75. That was not a good time. So be thankful for what you can get for 16 gigs of memory nowadays. Now for SSDs, you have two options. If you wanted a god tier M.2 SSD with NVMe speeds and an excellent DRAM controller, get this Samsung 970 EVO 500GB M.2 SSD, which is actually way too good of a deal at the moment. Like, that is surprisingly good. But if you wanted to save a little bit of money, you can get this Adata XPG SX600 Pro, 6000 Pro, which is a little brother to this, but this again also has a nice DRAM controller, high bandwidth memory, but the read and write speeds are not as crazy as this one. But still, they're like 2100 megabytes in read, 1500 in write, which is still way better. Definitely way better than like that overrated Kingston A400 SSD or cheaper Team Group SSDs that I see a lot in other budget build guides. And you can get that for 45 bucks with this $5 coupon if you're an Amazon Prime member. Now, for the graphics card, the only one of its kind that I could find, we have the PNY Accelerate GTX 1650 Super. Yeah, it looks lame, but at the moment, this is the only 1650 Super that you can get below 200 bucks. It pains me a little to say that, but that's just the dark reality right now. And that's on Best Buy. Yeah, it's outside of Amazon. Deal with it. It's worth it. Then for the power supply, I have this 450 watt Gigabyte 80 plus bronze model. That's $40. So even if you are going to build that $500 build guide, getting this for like a spare system like an Optiplex is a really nice replacement for like a power supply that's already in one of those. $40. It's a legit 80 plus bronze power supply. It's not like one of those cheap 80 plus white Smart Series power supplies from Thermaltake. So that's a nice addition to that build guide. And then we're gonna finish it off with the Cooler Master MB320L. Not the 311L, not this one, unfortunately, not the mesh front. It's the glass front, because the mesh front, the deal for it actually just RIP'd, as you can see. So now we gotta go with the 320 glass front version, which still isn't going to hinder you a lot because you have some pretty nice ventilation on the sides of that 320L. So that is it for my Cyber Monday deals video for 2020. And just to put this out there, this will probably be my last sort of like sit down deal sort of video, besides one more that I'll produce before the holidays, like for Christmas, if you guys wanted to do any last minute Christmas shopping, because as you guys heard earlier in the video, this is my last semester in college. And I do intend to go full-time YouTube, which means I'll be putting in my effort towards making higher quality, full effort tech videos. And yeah, I do like these sit down and talk videos that are unscripted to you guys, especially for deals, which I like finding out here and there. But if I want to take this seriously, the quality bar needs to go, right? So I'll just be a little bit more selective with what videos I put out on the channel. So some of these deal videos where I just sit down and talk with you guys might not be that frequent next year. Regardless though, a lot of the videos that I make will be based off of what I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling a deal video, I'll make one of those. But also on that note too, I kind of need to pay off my college degree, which is why I'm making these. So those little affiliate links you click, give me a little kickback. Anyways, thank you for watching all the way till the end, and thank you for making it through my rants. And hopefully you enjoyed this deals video for Cyber Monday, and hopefully you found something good. If you didn't, I at least hope you enjoyed this video and my rambles here and there. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and this is the Scatterbolt channel, signing out.